I have a play. I'm telling all of y'all this now. They don't go by your income. They don't go by your credit. They go by your idea and your intent. I have a play that you can go to the SBA, okay, and get you at least $75,000 without no credit, without no income, just idea and intent. What you gonna do with the money? I can tell you right now. You can say, I'm going to go build a community center for young people. I'm going to build a facility for elderly people. I actually want to buy property and put some tiny homes on it. Okay. I want to actually buy property and build a technology center for young people to learn how to something as long as it is going to benefit others more than yourself. They will give you this money. Okay? Proven. It's not based off of your credit. It's not based off of how much income you make. It's based off of idea and intent. $75,000. You can have this in your bank account within 30 days or less. Only thing that's stopping you is knowing the play. Okay? You can buy the whole entire play, the script, the document, the fill in the blank template. It's already done for you. You just put your information in there. It gives you a checklist of what you would need, an EIN number, okay? Because they don't fund people, they fund profiles. But this is a way for you to go get money with your bad credit, okay? And take that money and go invest it into something that will start generating you positive cash flow every single month. That will eliminate you ever having to rent. If you go buy a fourplex because you want to eradicate homelessness to the best of your ability, you want to offer affordable housing. You get to stay in one and rent out three. You don't even got to rent out three. You can Airbnb temporary three. You ain't got an Airbnb. You can contract with the government. Veterans always need somewhere to stay. And the VA paid very, very lucrative. I have a relative who works in the financing, contracting for the VA, where they give you lots of money to house them. So many different things you can do. But guess what? You have positive cash flow and you will eliminate you having to depend on whether you're going to be able to pay your rent or your mortgage this month or next month or the next one to come. Okay? You can get the play. And I want y'all to know this right here, right now. These are, let me change my banner so y'all can see at the bottom the ticker. These are on live opportunities. What does that mean, Dr. T? They will still be available, but you will not get it at the discounted price that I am going to extend it to you on this live only. Action takers are money makers, world changers, curse breakers, action takers. I'm not going to even give you permission to go procrastinate. Sorry. If you know this is something that I need and I need access to, and it's literally that simple for me to go and everything is already done for me. All I got to do is run the play because I can't run it for you. If I run it for you, then I'm going to get the money. Bottom line. Okay? So I can't run it for you. Not only is this a way for you to get you $75,000 and they giving this money out like water. It's a way for you to have a digital product to sell. Why? Because it's in digital format. It lives in the digital space. All I got to do is email it. All you got to do is email it. All you got to do is copy a link. It don't got to be printed. It don't got to be shipped. Ain't no stamps for it. It's a digital product. And why is this the best digital product to have? Because everybody and their mama is looking for money. Okay? If I'm going to sell anything, it's going to be something that's going to help everybody. Rain, sleet, snow, hurricane, windstorm, tornado, doesn't matter. Everybody's still going to be needing money all year long. This ain't one of those seasonal digital products. Anything that I'm going over here with you on this live will not be nothing of that sort. Something seasonal. This is something that people need every day. Guarantee you, everybody watching me need more money. And I don't care if you have a lot. You can actually get, okay, on this live only, access to the $75,000 play. Okay, very simple to do. All you got to do is do it. You can get access for $47 on this live only. After this live, you can still get access to it, but you're going to pay me $147 for it. Ain't no way in the world you can take $50,000 for a $75,000 exchange. That is unheard of. So it's only while I'm on live. Okay? If you want that, put a 1 in the chat. And I'm about to go in uno momento. Okay? When this live ends, so do these deals, are these discounts. I done gone into their territory. I done did what I'm telling you to do. I know it's readily available for you right now. Okay? You just need to know what to do. So you can get that and then have you something to sell. If you go back and you sell it to one person, you've already gotten your money back. If you sold it for the original price of $97, you'd have a 2x return. You're only buying it from me for $47. This is the way to go get you $75,000 without using your bad credit, okay? Without determining your income. This is off of idea and intent. That's it. I got an idea to do this. I need the money for that. And this is what I intend the outcome is going to be. And instead of you having to guess, what am I going to write? Is this going to be? It's already written for you. The exact script, everything that you need. All you do, put my name right here. Put how much I'm requesting right here. Okay? All you do is fill in the blanks. It's already done for you. So, again, before I move on, put a 1 in the chat if you want that. I also have the SBA $250,000 play. Okay? This one is totally different. Because it shows you how to go get $50,000 to $100,000 in 3 days. But how to go after this $250,000 funding play. Guaranteed approval. Guaranteed. You just need to know what I need to do. It is already done for you. Okay? It shows you from step A to step Z how to go get $250,000 from the government. That would change your life. Okay? If I'm going through a bankruptcy right now, should I put the business in my daughter's name? Nope. Because your business ain't tied to your bankruptcy at all. At all. This business is going to be your second life. Okay? Best way I can explain it, when you go get an LLC, that's a birth certificate. When you go register for an EIN, that's a social security number. That's a separate entity. Most people don't know. I'm Tawana Worlds as a person, but I'm also Tawana Worlds as a limited liability corporation. Totally separate. Okay? That's the whole purpose of starting a business. That's what our people don't know. We could have been ahead of the game if we would have stopped playing, trying to go do the 9 to 5, 40, 40, 40 scam. Work for 40 years, 40 hours a week to retire on 40% after taxes. That's a scam. All you had to do is go start a business. Business don't work out, you can bankrupt the business. Never tied to you, never connected to you. It's connected to its own social security number, aka EIN. Has no dealings with you. Okay? The $250,000 SBA play. You got to know it, the rules, in order to get in the game and play. You got to know what to say to these people, exactly what to put down. Okay? Projected income. I don't care if you don't have the income right now. This is projected what I am going to make over the next year. Why? Because y'all gonna give it to me. Everything that you need to know from start to finish is here. You can have this money in your bank account. Okay? Also, what to do with the money when you get the money. Because you don't just want to get the money and be like, yeah, I got $250,000. Okay, what's next? We can show you what's next. $250,000 lets you go buy at least 20 ounces of gold. And you still sitting pretty. Go to a tax lien and buy you a whole complete 4-bedroom valued at $400,000, $500,000 for $7,000, $9,000. Okay? You can turn around and go and open up you a storage facility. People always have a need to put their stuff in and out of storages. That's why you don't really see them going out of business. Car washes, a laundromat, a vending machine. Doesn't matter. I got passive income coming in now every month. Okay? I'll take their money to go make me money. That's the name of the game. And I'm using their money to turn that into assets. That's the name of the game. And we got a short amount of time to do that. So you can have the entire wealth with SBA $250,000 play in 30 days, the whole entire blueprint. Okay. You can have that for $197. You can put a 2 in the chat. The $75,000 one is exactly what it is. SBA have so many different things. A 7(a) loan, a micro loan. They have lines of credit. They have so many different things. This one is strictly pertaining to going after $250,000. And then using fintech. These are not regular smuggler banks. These are fintechs that actually lend lots of money to you. As long as you got an LLC EIN, okay? It's not who you know, it's what you know. And if you know how to run the plays, then you can run them, okay? A lot of stuff Trump is changing up. That's why we got to get in while we can. A lot of programs he taking away. A lot of that fraud, waste, and abuse have been in some of these programs. He's getting rid of them. Okay? So if you want that, that is put a 2 in the chat. Let me tell y'all now. The information is on the screen. Right above where you see that little ticker scrolling across the screen is all my contact and payment platforms that I am only accepting payment on. It's also in the description of the video. I know over here for my cousins, over here you can't see the information. I mentioned it on the screen. But if you are interested in any of the opportunities, y'all already know how I do it. Okay. You can actually inbox me. I will send you the information that I am telling them is on the screen so that you have the information, contact, payment platform information. Just let me know what opportunity you are available, interested in, and I will let you know if it's available. Okay. I'm only giving 5 people access to this $250,000 play. The reason why I'm not giving it to everybody is because when we start swarming, when we start coming in like cockroaches, they change the game. So this information is not to be told, it's to be sold. We all know the saying. I will give you access, and this is stuff that I have pulled out of the vault in order to help my people for such a time as this. We are running out of time. Is a 250K loan applicable for a nonprofit? 1,000%, up to $1 million. Okay. I don't know if y'all know about Charlie Kirk and the nonprofit and contracts and how he had a shelf corp over here to do that. Yes, and yes, and yes. Okay. 1,000%. Hands down. I have a done for you grant money where I will apply for you grants, which is free money. A lot of our cousins don't even know this play. Okay. Grant money is free. And this also does not go off of your income or your credit. It is solely awarded to you off of your intent. If you are a female, slap yourself. If you've been trying to figure out how to pay your bills, slap yourself awake. Okay? Right here, right now. Because there is so much revenue available for you. There is 36 million businesses, small businesses in just America. Only 661,000 are registered. Only 6 to 7,000 of those 61,000 are women. They have so much money available for us. It is crazy. It is crazy. Out of the 3 billion that is set aside for women only in contracting, in funds, in loans, that means that every woman-owned business receives $100 million out of that billions of dollars that they have set aside. It's so much money for us. So much. 100 million. What could you do with 100 million right now? A lot. There is so much money readily available for us. I will do the done for you grant. I will apply for multiple grants for you every single month for 3 months to ensure that every single month you're getting awarded some grant money, free money you do not have to pay back. Okay? You do not have to pay back. There is $10,000 grants available for you right now. $250,000 grants. If you learn the strategy that I use and my clients use, you leverage AI to go after these grants for you. Apply for about 100 of them every single month. 10 of them gonna give you money. Every month you can have you $200,000 in free money. 10 of those 100 gonna give you 1,000% hands down. They're gonna award you the grant. I have all the templates, what to say, what they looking for. It's already done. It's a click of a button. Copy, paste, boom, you're done. Okay. I have 3 spots available for the Done For You grant. Free money. Okay. I will do it for you for 3 months. $497 for 3 of you to take advantage of that opportunity. I will apply for the grants to get you free money every single month for 3 months. And I'm only taking 3 people for the Done For You. Okay. Moving on. I have 4 shelf corps. 4 shelf corps. What is a shelf corp? A shelf corp is a business that has been established for over 3 to 4 years or more. Some of them been in existence for 20 years. The ones that I have is for they've been in operation for 5 years. They are fully ready for funding. When we go and we open up a new LLC, a new EIN, of course they will give us funding. That's beyond a shadow of a doubt. Of course they will give us funding, but they're more hesitant to give us funding, especially being new, because we're a risk. They don't know much about us. We don't really have a lot of history. Okay. So they may give you lower limits. They may say, not right now, come back in 6 months. They may do that whole little, because you're a risk. A seasoned shelf corp has already been in operation for 5 years. Okay? You're no longer a risk, you're an asset, because they know 60% of businesses fail in the first year. And 30% fail after year 3. If you made it for 5 years, you a stallion. Period. Point blank. What could you do with this shelf corp? Go take it and go get you $1 million in funding. It's already proved. It's already seasoned. Everything can be transferred into your name in 24 to 72 hours max. So now you have this business that has been established, seasoned for 5 years. You can walk into PenFed, and PenFed will give you $250,000 with no documentation at all. Pull it up so you can see. Because I love receipts. PenFed gives $250K, no doc. Boom. Only requirement is you have to be in business for 2 years. Okay? Hold on, let me pull it up for you. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. And I'm almost done, y'all. Told you I have several opportunities. And the reason why I do several opportunities, because everybody might don't want the one thing. Okay? I don't want to leave a single soul behind. Literally. If I got something, where is my media at? Hold on. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, where you at? Hold on, let me pull it up so y'all can see. Chase Bank can give you $150,000, no docs. Only requirement is You've been in business for 2 years. So these shelf corps help you go get funding way faster without people asking you, for this or for that. Because especially if you've been in business for a couple of months, they may turn around and ask for a PG, personal guarantor. We can fund you, but we want to run your credit. Okay? We want to run your credit. Also, PenFed will give you $25,000 to $50,000 without even doing a credit pull, just solely off of you having a relationship with a bank. Okay, that ain't gonna cost you nothing. Let me look for it. Hopefully, it don't take me too long to find it because I got so many receipts. It's ridiculous. Where are you at? Hold on. I'm about to get to it. Let me see where. I got so much stuff I send to myself, y'all. Where are you at? That's TransUnion. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna stop scrolling in a second because I don't have a whole bunch of time left. But I will make sure to have that one pulled up so I can present it to you. I have so many receipts, funding receipts, clients, testimonial. I have so much stuff over here, honestly. Um, and I might have just passed it by because I'm skimming, but I didn't went all the way down. Okay, yeah. Let me stop because I'm very determined. I'll just sit here and just keep on looking for it. But I will get it so that you can see it with your own eyes. PenFed will give you $250,000. No documents. Not only will they not give you, not only will they only give you 250,000, they will give you 25 to 50,000 without even running a credit check, without even putting a dent on your credit report. It's just based off a relationship. Things that we don't know keep us from doing things that we only dream that we can do, honestly. And that's why the scriptures say we perish for a lack of knowledge because we do. We don't know how to do something, we can't do it. But the moment that is this it? The moment that you learn, then you have a greater advantage of doing something that you didn't know so that you can see that it works. Okay. Um, yeah, let me stop looking because I'm sure I didn't pass it up. I don't think it was way down this way. All right, let me leave that alone. I hate that. Really do. I hate when I'm looking for something and I can't find it. Nevertheless, let me move on. Okay. But you can actually go and get I paid for the first option already, but I also want the third option with the 3 month grant. However, it has 2 weeks in through my nonprofit. Can you send me an invoice for me to pay for it? You can use PayPal if you're going to go that way, beloved. That's the only way. I'll explain to everybody why I don't invoice and use the payment processors. When I'm setting up businesses, then I allow my clients to use Stripe and PayPal, and some of these other merchant accounts. Y'all know I done came by here and showed y'all how much money they done literally stole from me. They see me getting sales coming in, and then they limit, okay, you can only withdraw $300 a month from PayPal. I can get $50,000 coming into, and whenever I do real estate investments or real estate deals, they're usually 50, 100,000. So that to them, probably because I'm me, after I've had my account with them for 14 years, okay, I've had probably longer than that. I've had my PayPal account since like 2007. So next year will be 20 years. And because I bring in that type of revenue, and I've showed you guys that $150,000 months. Oh, this seems suspicious activity. We need to hold your money in a reserve. I don't even know what the name of your bank is. I don't even know what this reserve is all about. And then you tell me that this reserve is only for 45 days or 90 days, holding half of my income, 75% of my income. The 90 days is getting ready to approach. I'm like, yeah, they finally finna give me mines. And then they say, we have reevaluated and we still see that, your account poses a high risk. So we'll hold these funds in a reserve for another 90. It's just never ending way to rip off people, and you cannot sue them. When you sign up to use a platform, you agree to their terms and services, which states if they consider your account to be high risk, or if they see you making more than them, they will hold your funds in a reserve. And then when the reserve is done, they can mail you a check. Just a bunch of bull crap. Okay. So I don't use those payment platforms. I don't got time for them to do that. I'm a mama on a mission, a woman on a mission. The devil is a liar with his demonic systems. He will not stop me from doing what God has called me to do. So PayPal will allow you. I do have a PayPal me, where you can pay from your nonprofit. I also, um, that email that you see on the screen, you're able to pay from your nonprofit account, to PayPal if you want to do it that way as well. Please make sure you include your email. If you didn't include your email, just go ahead and send me an email. My email is right at the top of the screen, right along with, our business phone number. Um, and just send me an email and say, here's my email, so that I can actually send you what you sign up for, okay? Send you confirmation, whatever it is, send you access to whatever it is. Make sure you always include your email, okay? The shelf corps, back to what I was saying. These shelf corps will allow you to bypass the process of time. Instead of you having to go get 50,000 from this bank, 50,000 from this bank, 50,000 from this bank to give you $150,000 accumulated, you can literally go take the shelf corp and get you $1 million in funding. It's already proven. Okay. If you buy the shelf corp, I will throw in the SBA play because you're going to need it. You know exactly what to do with this 5-year-old business. And instead of asking for 250,000, you can literally ask for $1 million. I want to start a business. I'm going to need operation expenses. I'm going to need money for the space. I'm going to need money to hire employees. I'm going to need money for training, for technology. Okay. As long as you got that blueprint, they'll give it to you. Okay. 1,000%. The shelf corps are $1,000. Okay. But what is $1,000 in exchange for half of $1 million? In exchange for $1 million, the SBA is gonna be the place that you go get that big bag. But not only the SBA, There is a lot of banks that will give you a lot of money. SoFi is one of them that will give you up to 5 million as long as you've been in business. No personal guarantor, no PG. Okay, this is LLC only funding. And now you have an LLC. Okay, with an EIN, you good to go. It's a shelf corp. So I have 4 of those. They're $1,000 each. I believe. Let me see. Let me tell you. So one of them, AAJ Services, 6 years old. Okay, 24 to 72 hours max is transferred into your name. Other one is 4 years old, Prolific Solutions. Okay. Another one, 5-star trucking, is 8 years old. Easy way to go start a transportation business and get all your fleet and have people working for you while you sitting at the house. Y'all know we talk about that a lot. Okay. That's 8 years old. The All-Star Auto is 6 years old. Yeah, we got All-Star Auto is 6 years old, 8 years old, 4 years old, 6 years old. Funding ready. Funding ready. Okay. So we have those shelf corps, $1,000 a piece. I think I'm gonna end there. I was gonna go ahead and talk about writing your story, books, bestsellers, and stages. I was also gonna talk about government contracting because that's where the money is at. Okay, but I need time to show y'all exactly what you're missing out on. Matter of fact, and just give you a preview because I shared yesterday. Is it this one right here? How if you knew how to cook, you can have $1 million for a month's worth of services. If you are Arthur, and that's why I want to talk to y'all. Okay. We saw yesterday, it's still up here. Okay. We saw this contract right here that was, you see where it says period of performance start, period of performance end. This contract was awarded 8/4/2024, right here. It ended 9/25/2024. So for 1 month's work, the Department of Navy gave this contract. Let's see how much it was for. And what it was for. This was a purchase order, meaning they didn't even have to bid on it. They didn't even have to bid on it. If y'all want to know how Ukraine and Russia and all of that is getting rich, it's through government contracting. They're not just giving the money to them over there. They give the money to us, and we provide services that they need, okay? As you see here, this is in Dubai, recipient location, okay? Primary place of performance is Bahrain. It's a purchase order, and all they wanted was some stackable dryers. We can find them, okay? And they got $206,000 for 1 month's worth of service. And this is for some stackable dryers. The dryers that they wanted did not cost $206,000, okay? Not even half of that. So the person that got that contract walked away with about $150,000 just for connecting the people who was going to ship the stackable dryers over to them people in Bahrain. Okay? Simple as that. Government contracting made simple. Just wanted to show y'all what you are really missing out on and how much time you got left. See, Donald Trump came in and said no more contracts, really, on the federal level. We're not going to be involved with that. We're going to give that back to the states. That's where that big money is at. They are able to spend $10,000 a day. We are missing out on so much. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. So I'm going to talk about that and these other opportunities that all go back to government contracting. Anybody that sign up for my mentorships, I'm going to teach you about government contracting. For the simple fact, everything that I offer, the government buys. Did y'all know the government buy credit repair sales? Now, you know how to remove negative stuff off of your credit because I showed you, and then you go turn around and get 500,000 for showing them how to get negative things off of their credit using consumer law, using the Supreme Court case files. I showed y'all. All you got to go do is look up the NACE code. Okay. I'll show y'all again right here. Live demonstration. I want to offer this before I go because I feel led to do it. Y'all know we just started on Monday. The family of millionaires, where we're going to go do and get a big bag together. Okay. I'm going to show you how to go get the funding from all these different places, SBA, CDFI, everywhere. Okay. Grants, I'm going to show you where the money is at so you can go get it first. I guarantee you $250,000 first. But not only that, I show you how to start your own funding company where you're making $100,000. You get them funded for $1 million, that's 10%, $100,000 for you. You get them funded for $250,000, because I'm going to show you that's $25,000 for you. Okay. I show you how to get the money from the approval because you're the one getting them approved. So you never got to worry about nobody running off with your money. Okay. How to set up your contracts, how to be totally faceless. If that's something that you want to do, I actually give you your first client from my network, from my database. I give you your first client so you won't fail. Okay. Show you how to go get funding on day one in the mentorship. Drop them. Hey, go run it up. We runs it up because all together collectively, we can go buy a whole entire city. We can go buy a whole entire block of houses. Now where our family could live, or we can rent them out. We have builders. We have land in Saginaw, Michigan, in residential areas. We have builders and developers that will build you a house in 60 to 90 days from start to finish. You can rent this house out. You can live in this house, whatever it is you want to do. Okay. I said I was not going to let any more people in there, but all day today, Spirit of the Lord just troubled me about opening up a few spots. Not because I need you to get in there. No, that's not the case at all. But because you need to get in there. And because God has appointed for you to take that cash that is 1,000% trash and exchange it for real wealth. And have somebody hold your hand and show you exactly what to do. And then he changed your life and your family's life because now you are doing this for others. Y'all know it's all about the kingdom of mine. So I learned it so I'll be able to help God's people take back the wealth of the wicked and use it to build God cities, cities of refuge. Okay. So I'm going to open up maybe 2 spots. Instead of you trying to go figure it out and do it on your own, which you are able to do it, it's very crystal clear, step-by-step process. But I know whenever the Holy Spirit puts something on my heart, it is never haphazardly. It is never for no reason, which means the 2 of you are here watching me. The 2 of you are under the sound of my voice. And the 2 of you know exactly who you are because you feel the confirmation in your spirit that I have been asking, what do I need to do? How do I need to do it? God, can you help me? And your help is here. I'm not taking everybody into this mentorship because it's not meant for everybody. And again, when we start coming in deep and we start showing out, okay, this is a differentiator for me. If you can't pay to pull up, then you sure ain't ready for no 500,000, 250,000, $100,000 clients. You're not ready for that. You can't be trusted with unrighteous mammon. Who is going to give you real wealth if you don't know what to do with money? Cash is trash. Convert it fast. Or are you going to be just like those people that woke up in Vietnam a couple of weeks ago and they had shut down 86 million bank accounts? 86 million. Vietnam. Oh, yeah. This is called the Dodd-Frank Act that Barack Obama put into place. That they can legally steal your money. If it's in the banks, they can legally steal your money. See, that's why I don't fool with them. Because they have found a legal loophole to steal your money. And the only thing that these people can ask is what happened to them people money. And the reason why they stole the people money or closed down the account, I want y'all to read that. In September 2025, the State Bank of Vietnam deactivated over 86 million bank accounts, nearly 43% of active accounts, due to non-compliance with mandatory biometric authentication rules, aka digital ID. Okay? They didn't abide. Everybody must be a part of this because this combats fraud, stops money laundering, and it advances a cashless digital ID system by forcing verification of account holder identities. You will not be able to buy, sell, or trade. Cash is trash. It's lost its value. It's losing its value. Everything is becoming digital. We better build like we ain't never built before. We better get up off our high horse or off our sunken in couches. It is time to stand up and it is time to build. Build you something that God can bless. He did not ask you to feel it. He asked you to build it. He asked you to trust him. You can do things your way and suffer because we tend to make a mess out of our life, or we can do things his way and succeed. But now is the time for us to prepare. Okay? So I know you two are here. We didn't already started. We had the introduction to what we got going on, what we finna be doing, the introduction, so you ain't miss nothing. I just dropped 3 key plays in there. Hey, I gave some sauce. Go get your credit together using this right here. Okay? Then go run this funding play right here. But this is what we're getting ready to do. So you have not missed anything, much of anything. The real work, you have not missed it. I'm going to only allow 2 of you guys to get in at the price point. The next cohort that I take after these few people, and they get their receipts, you will 1000% legitimately pay me $10,000 like everybody else did in times past to learn this information. If I'm going to show you how to go and get 500,000, 250,000, 220,000, 183,000, if I'm going to show you how to go get that and you get 10% of that, then you've already 100x your $10,000 investment. I did not do any, I didn't not even make you pay a fourth of that. And will not do that here on today. I just won't. But if you need help and you need to get out of the situation, you get access to land that you can buy that is very cheap and it is already valued, okay, at way more than what you bought it for. You can buy it tonight. $300 is already valued at $2,400, already valued at $1,200. Now you're making different type of moves. You're getting back to the basics. So I give you access to land. I give you access to tax liens and share of sales. Give you access to the builders and the developers. Give you access to the land and to get it built. I give you plays where to go buy businesses from. Okay? Businesses that are producing cash flow so you can take that business back to the SBA. Okay? And get more money for it. And then get that money and go buy a business and then bring it back to the SBA. Rinse, wash, and repeat. When I say we're going to legitimately, legally do a heist, it's on and popping. The wealth of the wicked has been stored up for us. Now it's time to possess and take territory. Those 2 spots where I'm going to show you, I'm going to do it with you, I'm going to hold your hand, walk you through it. I'm going to help you get funding. Then I'm going to turn around and show you how to become the funder. It has been declared over us, you shall lend to many and never borrow. This is your ability to become the lender and not the borrower. The borrower is slave to the lender. Our slave days are over, okay, in real life. These 2 spots, I'm going to let you get in like I let the others get in for $9.97. But you got to be ready right now. You got to be ready right here and right now to go. And I'm going to take you by the hand and show you your financial promised land so that you can do and complete whatever God has called you to do and complete. You're going to get access to high-level information that I have went and paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn. This is not just about you, okay? What I show you, you got a spouse, it can be done for the spouse. See, me and my husband, even though we won, when we go do things, he got businesses, I got businesses. He an entity, I'm an entity. He a person, I'm a person. Because 2 is always better than 1. Okay? I got children that are adults, brothers, parents. If 5 of us go get 250,000, we had $1 million, $1.2 million, literally, with just 5 of us running the same play. So this is just bigger than you yourself. You have children. Put them on. Sisters. Put them on. Church members. Put them on. Spouses. Put them on. Homegirls, best friends, homeboys, best bros. Put them on. Why? Because the more the merrier. I only have 2 spots, $997. You can go with us or you can watch us. The next time I offer that, literally, okay, you will pay me what I want to be paid for that. We're going after funding. Hi, Brother Charles, my mentor. One of my mentors is tapping in right now. Just told you. Got access to builders, to land banks. You can take this money, this funding, and go turn and create you not only a legacy for when you leave, but a living legacy, because you should be a part of the legacy that you create. Okay? You get access. I'm in proximity with Brother Charles. There's others that they are connected to. We are taking territory. My job is to help you go get the money. And then I got mentors. This is a really great, humble man of God, because that's what he is, okay? Who is out here changing all of our lives. And God has given him the grace. There's so many different things, okay? You want in, you won. That means there's one more spot left. And I'm only staying here for the one. Because like I said, when I end this live, it is a done deal. We want to Birmingham. Lots of properties, yes. Let me see if y'all can see this. Okay. Oh, I have this filter on. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can turn this filter off. Y'all don't even know. They don't even have a clue. They don't even have a clue what God is trying to do. It is time to possess the land. That's all I can say. It's time to take back territory and possess the land. If we are in any situation, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me see if y'all can see. See my mentor? Lots of properties. I tell you, everything is in-house. It really is in-house, okay? I know how to, in government contracting, start in non-emergency homes, non-medical homes. I'm a government contractor. I know exactly how much money they paying. Temporary shelter, reentry homes, group homes, senior assisted living home. You can use the properties and the houses and all that good stuff to go ahead and get contract. We have bankers that will get you approved. My mentor, I am so glad he popped in. I love you. You have changed my life in so many ways. It's not even funny. Okay. And I love you. And I thank God for you. Real talk. There is just too much to name. Okay. Way too much that you would have access to. A community of other people that look like you that is doing the same thing. Discounted properties, land. You guys want to go build in Birmingham. Guys want to go build in Saginaw, Michigan. We take trips to these lands, land banks. We go buy land by the boatloads, like 100 of us deep. We'll go buy land. They'll have 200, 300 properties. Okay, we'll all go buy you some. Everybody getting some. You really getting a lot for what I'm actually. You can't even go to my mentor with $1,000 and get mentored. And that ain't to put you out there, but you just can't. You have to pay. And I'm not saying he's charging this whole great deal of money. He charging what he want to charge, but it ain't nowhere near $1,000. That's for sure. I'm gonna show you how to get funding and then put you in connection with my connections for $997. Make that make sense. I recognize the value, but I don't have the amount yet. But I did purchase the first and third option. Let's go, sister. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, you started somewhere, and that's beautiful. This funding will get you into that program if you wanted to get into that program. It won't be this price, unfortunately. I must say that. Before I go, is there another one? You see how I just said that we already took off. Okay, we already started, but I was compelled all day long to make myself sit down here and do this live for the two people that God called to do this. Okay, I'm going to give you a lot more than what you bargained for. And that's what a lot of people don't understand by me. If you show up and invest in yourself, I don't mind making it rain on you. I will overwhelm you with opportunities and information. Because I want you to get your money back. And this is what we're going to be doing this week coming up. I'm going to give y'all a $25,000 play that you can actually pick up the phone. I'm going to tell you exactly what you're going to ask for. I'm going to give you my code to get into this bank and get your behinds $25,000 on one way, and then $15,000 if you qualify for the second product on another way. Okay, so you're going to get your money back. That is the name of the game. It's to get your money back. You have an opportunity to change people's lives and change people's forecasts. I don't want to sound like I'm begging, but I do want to be very stern, and I want to be very obedient when it comes to the things of God. Okay, I'm not here to pump you up, prime you. It's what do you want to see happening in your life? If you want to do the snail walk, or you want to get there. Okay, when we ride an airplane, we pay for how we want to ride. You can take general seating, or you can do first class. It's a better experience. You do pay for first class, or you just get assigned seating, general seating. Even if you wanted preferred seating, you have to pay for preferred seating. Everything in life, it will require you to pay either with your time or with your money. So if you got time to waste and you got time to shuck and jug and jive and let 2027 creep upon you, then you just missed the whole entire thing. But to everything, there is a time and a season. Right? So if you get started now, by the time that time comes rolling in here next year, which would be just like that, you will already have had the seed to go in, the time that you waited, and now you're harvesting in the middle of all this other stuff that's going to break out and hurt and harm a lot of other people. You will escape. It will not impact you. It won't harm you. I'm leaving here in 2 minutes. Okay. I know when God calls. I will never come out here and lie on God and say, oh, God told me no. I know exactly when God calls. And he said 2 spots. Okay. It's first come, first serve basis. There is only 1 spot left because Sister Cassandra said one of those is for me. And it's time for me to go. Okay. It's time for me to go. What's going on, sweet honey? N3L. So, 1. Okay. Can I email you so I'll let you know how I'm paying? I want in. Yep. Go ahead and email me now. I got you down. I got 1 spot. And I'm just going to recap really quickly what you get. Me and you and a small group of your cousins is going to go get $250,000 plus. I gotta play that you can do this 4 different ways, $250,000 on each to get $1 million. I'm gonna guarantee you 250,000. But the play that I got, and this can be done with zero cost out of your pocket for the free 99 to set it up, and you hit them 4 ways, okay? But you would never know those 4 ways that you would hit them unless I gave you the rundown. I gave you the play, how to do it, how we didn't did it, okay? And how we finna do it again and again and again and again and again, okay? That's what I love about this. It's a rinse, wash, and repeat. I have to Zelle. That will be fine. Yeah, that's okay. All right, y'all. So I am out of here. I said 2 minutes. And I don't want anybody hitting me up on the back end. Last time I said 5. You had 3 people emailing me. Can I still get in? Listen, I want you to hear the words that are coming out of my mouth in the Chris Tucker voice. If I end this live, you're going to pay me straight up full price. Just not gonna play them type of games. If you can't invest in the realm you want to receive from, then you're not ready. It's just bottom line. If you ain't ready to receive thousands, then you won't invest 1,000. You cannot reap thousands and you're not willing to invest 1,000. You just can't. It's a law of reciprocity. Okay? And I know that one person is here procrastinating. And that one person is here fighting in their own mind. How do I do this? What am I going to do? What about this over here? What about if it failed? What about if it worked? I didn't show y'all too many receipts. Y'all know that I know where to go get money. And this is going to be my last olive branch that I am extending, because it is time for me to get up and it's time for me to go and do my other duties. Okay? It's going to be the last call. The one person, because I know you're watching. God is saying it's your time. If you want God to provide a way of escape, and He's going to use you to do that for His people, whether that be your family or total strangers, spiritual family. He's calling you to elevate, and without a sacrifice, you cannot elevate. Even David said, I darest not offer you nothing that has not cost me nothing. Okay? I want you to bless the work of my hands, and I'm going to trust you with this stuff that they finna take away from us anyway. I need to convert this cash into real assets, and I'm ready. And once you make that decision, then I take you by your hand and we go get you funding. And then whatever you choose to do with the funding is solely up to you. Of course, there are opportunities that you get access to land. You get access to, building non-medical. I got all of that. I'll give you all of that. How to go start your non-medical facility. How to get rich off of healthcare, non-medical healthcare, non-ambulatory, literally. How to buy houses from tax liens, how to bid correctly, how to win the bid. You don't just want to bid, how to win the bid, how to take a piece of dirt and start a truck driving parking space on it, put a billboard on it, okay? Who will build that build for you? You want a 4-bedroom built in 60 to 90 days, it's done for you, okay? Well, where I'm going to go get funded? You get funded from our connection, our banker who owns the bank who gets you funded, okay? without even using your credit. And if they need to use your credit and something's wrong with your credit, they'll get it fixed so you can get funded. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. So my time is up. Instagram, I absolutely love y'all. I don't know if I'll be seeing y'all over the next couple of days. I'm still out here in California on assignment. Okay. I will let everybody know. Those that are signing up, I always put in the description of the video because I have people paying from different platforms. Just give me a couple of days, but it's not going to take a couple of days. You will have your email. It's a little bit late, I'm sure. You will have your email no later than tomorrow. Okay. After I get up, get situated, moving around, you have everything that you need. Okay. Confirmation, all of that stuff. I do have to get off and go spend some time with my children and with my family before the day ends and get some things together. But y'all already know my contact information is on all of my information. Okay. Dr. T ain't going nowhere, but I do put it in the description of every video because I'm doing it manually. I don't have a bunch of automations over here for this program. You see me literally just offer, okay, like 5 or 6 different opportunities. And when you have people buying multiple things, then I want to make sure you get the right thing. Your email is very, very necessary, okay? But just to keep 1000% with you, your girl finna go eat. I done had homeschool today. Working with, it's 3 homeschooled, literally. Being a wife, being a coach, being a teacher, being a mama, on top of the other grown ones that I have and grandchildren and all of that. Your girl needs to unwind a little bit, but I got you 100%. And I love y'all. That's why I show up. That is why I do exactly what it is that I do. Okay? Because I love you. I didn't come by myself, I was sent. And I pray for the one that is going to miss the opportunity to change their life, because you're going to look back in that moment and realize that God was really trying to help me. He was not taking nothing from me. He was trying to set me up, and I fumbled it. And 99.9% when you realize that, it's just a little bit too late. Okay? That being said, stay in peace and you will not go in pieces. That's the name of the game. Stay in peace. God loves you more, but I love you as well, because what he loves, I love. Till the next time, my cousins, my beloveds, I love you with the love of the Lord, and I want you to have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are joining from. Okay? Peace.